All right, guys, welcome back to round 4 of Thursday Night Modern.
Yep.
And here before you, we have Cincinnati's, Ohio's very own version of the Brothers War.
Can you stop with the puns?
We have Bobby Bruggeman
All right.
on 4-color copycat, which you saw this first round. And then we have Lucas Bruggeman on my blue-white control deck.
Yep. You mean the blue-white search for Ascanta?
I mean, honestly, it probably just should be called that. The card's so great. But, yeah, it's just my blue-white control deck, which there's a couple matches you can see me play it on stream.
Especially against Farrell, we see you lose.
Yes, you do see me lose.
I'll commentate that match.
You don't need to, like, throw it in my face or anything. I happily took that L.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good match.
Yeah. But, yeah, this is one of those matchups where if Lucas doesn't die in the first, like, 3 turns, I think he's probably favored.
Yeah. I mean...
So we have a turn 1 Oath of Nisa.
Turn 1 Ponder, as Bobby says.
It's not anywhere near as good as Ponder.
I mean, that's what Bobby calls it.
Well, he's wrong. He should be, oh, God, Bobby has his main deck Reclamation Sage. That blows up Search for Ascanta. That's so sad.
You seem really sad about this.
That's like my favorite card that I have that has been printed since Siege Rhino, I think.
Siege Rhino, really?
Yeah. Like, I love Search for Ascanta so much.
Oh, well, it's about to get blown up.
Oh, I can't watch.
Yep. All right, so Patrick will be looking away here for a second.
I'm actually just going to close my eyes.
I'll confirm if he does or not. So we Flood Strand probably get Steam Vents?
I don't know.
Guess I'm wrong.
Bobby Bruggeman knows the deck a lot more than I do. He knows how to fetch correctly a lot more than either of us, so if he fetches for the breeding pool, it's probably correct to fetch for the breeding pool there. What lands are in Lucas's hand?
Plains and Islands. And Field of Ruin.
Oh, so he doesn't have a white source.
Oh, he doesn't.
He can Field of Ruin for a Plains.
Yep.
But he didn't. Whoa. There was no Rex Sage. There was no Rex Sage.
But Bobby does have the Rex Sage in hand.
I know.
But having this Planeswalker against this...
yeah, that's really good for him here.
Because this allows Lucas just to... I meant Bobby just to, like, dig through and try and find the good cards.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Another Verdict is not where you want to be. He does have Detention Sphere. But yeah, now we can... I don't know which color you try to cut Bobby off of. Do you try to cut him off red, or do you try to cut him off blue? No, I can't watch.
No!
Is it over?
Yep.
Okay.
Hey, Patrick did look away.
That was sad. I cried inside. Yeah, like, I don't know what color you... I mean, you really can't cut him off color now that we have Windswept Heath. I think you hit Stomping Ground because... Alright. It's less likely now that the whatchamacallit is gone. The Stomping Ground is already in play.
So I think Bobby
wins.
But he
hit the pool. So what'd you say?
I think Bobby wins.
Like right now?
Yeah, because Lucas is going to probably D-Sphere the...
Saheeli,
so then Bobby does have a Feldar Guardian, so then Bobby's going to fetch, play Feldar, blink the Rex Sage is going to destroy D-Sphere, and then D-Sphere combo off. I guarantee you that's how the match is going to go. I think at least.
Yeah, that...
It may. It depends if Lucas actually D-Spheres the Saheeli.
Yeah, that's probably what he's going to do. He might try to, if he draws a blue source, Cryptic bounce it. But he could leave up Logic Knot. Because these are brothers. They obviously know what each other are on. And that's looks like what Lucas is going to do. So I like this play by him. Realizing that a Feldar Guardian it makes him lose the game.
Yeah, but then, like, Bobby doesn't have to do anything right now, then.
Yeah, but he doesn't have that much pressure. I mean? Like, so the reason that this line is kind of bad for Lucas is that he didn't play a land. So he's not really doing anything. So we'll see if Bobby goes for it here. Apparently, neither player has played this matchup before.
I mean,
that doesn't surprise me. Seeing as I don't think Lucas has really ever played this deck before.
He's played a lot of blue control decks in Modern, so like.
Yeah, he's played Grixis control a lot. That's
it's
I
the
think
same
one of his
principles.
favorite
I
decks.
feel like kinda.
You have a lot more sweepers and a lot less interaction in this blue-white control deck, so you do have to play them in different ways.
All right, so Lucas throwing another cryptic in his 3-land deck.
Yeah, well, it's not a 3-land deck.
I mean,
it's a 25-land deck.
All right, well, it looks like the deck only has 3 lands.
So unless he's stealing lands from me, true, there was a Field of Ruin, so there's 4. Get wrecked.
You were just waiting for that, weren't you?
Yes. All right, so we have another Oath of Nissa here. Is that another Felidar Guardian?
Yeah.
Okay, you just take that. You just go for it.
Yeah, you just since he has double Felidar Guardian now, he may just go Felidar Guardian. Lucas may Logic Knot. Then Lucas may feel him safe. May just go for the D Sphere on the Saheeli now.
Yeah. He also might not have another counterspell. So, has he activated Saheeli yet this turn?
Nope.
Good. Because that way you don't have to blink the Saheeli with the Felidar Guardian. You can blink Oath of Nissa.
Yeah, Logic Knot.
There we go. It's doing it for 2. Oh, we didn't play around Simian Spirit Guide.
Oh man. Because I'm totally playing around that in a 4-color copycat deck.
You know what? There are times where you like. It's not really right now, but he doesn't really have another good way to use his graveyard. So using just taking the chance to play around Simian Spirit Guide might be a decent thing. He just drew a Sphinx's Revelation?
Yeah.
Oh, God. So now you just kind of have to D-Sphere this and just accept that you lose to the other Felidar Guardian. Because you lose no regardless. Like, does he have a path in his hand?
Nope.
Yeah, there's nothing he can do here, so...
I mean, Bobby may just not play it.
I don't know. I would. Okay.
Alright, yeah.
You got it, you win has been announced by Lucas. That is going to be our round 4, game 1. I don't know where I was going with that.
I don't know either.
But yeah, so
how do you feel about Pauper taking off?
I have no opinions about the Pauper format.
I
don't think it's like a real format. It's gonna have side events. They're gonna do side events, and I think that's the best place for Pauper. I don't think you can realistically have large tournaments.
Alright.
Because like a Pauper GP or a Pauper Open would be a cheater's paradise.
Oh yeah,
because there are so many people that you can get with these old cards that don't have set symbols, or even worse, they have black set symbols before a rarity symbol was colored to indicate what its rarity was. So if someone is hasn't played much Magic and heard about this Grand Prix that just oh, I have all these commons, I want to build a Pauper deck. Oh, there's a large Grand Prix tournament coming to me that's playing Pauper. That's great. But they could just get Force of Willed, and they might not know the difference.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean...
And you can't deck check everyone at a tournament. That's not realistic, and even the deck checks would take way too long. You'd have to have a judging staff that is competent enough in the Pauper format that they don't have to look up every card. There are some cards that have been rarity shifted. Yeah, maybe if you have these cards that are uncommons, and if the judge staff has to take 2 to 3 seconds per deck that they check to look up a certain amount of cards, then that's going to take way too long. Heaven forbid they have to do that for 2 or 3 different cards per deck. So I think just tournament-wise, I don't think Pauper is a real format that they can do. And I don't think it's a format you could even get a high enough turnout for.
I mean,
especially from the pros that you want to show up at these events. They're your headliners, basically.
Yeah.
I don't think if you have one Pauper GP, I don't think the pros are going to show up for that.
They might. Who knows?
I mean, maybe because they have buys. You probably get the platinums that have like appearance fees if it's close to them, and they have to find a Pauper deck they enjoy playing.
I mean, it won't cost them much.
The decks don't cost them anything anyway. They get them from Channel Fireball, Star City Games, other supporters, other sponsors. But yeah, I just don't think Pauper, like, realistically, like, we'll see how many they get for their side events. But I don't know, those might not even stay around because if they don't get, like, the attendance they're hoping for.
I mean, so I know, like, the whole thing when Frontier was a thing.
Frontier was never a thing.
Yeah, like, or side events, like, it didn't have a following like Pauper did.
Did Frontier even have side events?
It had, yeah, one event.
Okay. Yeah, so they tried it, and then it just died because no one showed up.
Yeah, like 8 people showed up.
Yeah, like, there were people... Like, Frontier was a way for Haruruya, the store, to get rid of all of these random bulk rares. Like, not that many people play that many copies. Like, in Turn Magic, you can't play that many copies of things like Treasure Cruiser Dig Through Time.
Yeah.
You can play one if you play Vintage.
Yes, you can.
And so those are like all these cards, like those Siege Rhinos that they bought up a lot of when they were in Standard. Like all these cons cards that they bought when Standard was really popular and like a lot more than it is now.
Yeah. And
when all these cards were like that was when Standard was fairly expensive. So they were buying all these cards and then selling them, but because Standard was so expensive, not many people were getting into Standard. And once we got close to Siege Rhino rotation, once we got close to Fetch Land rotation, once we got close to Battle for Zendikar rotation, a lot of people just stopped buying standard staples like Siege Rhino.
Yeah.
Like a bunch of other cards that I just can't think of off the top of my head, like Tassiger. Like that's like shows in Modern, so that's not the best example.
So does Siege Rhino.
Yeah, but still, like Dragon Lord Silumgar, Emrakul the Promised End. Like, all these cards. So that was them just saying, like, hey, we want people to buy these cards from us and use them, so they created this format.
Yeah.
And I don't think they meant for it to become a real thing. Like, Mark Rosa even said, like, Wizards didn't support it because if they were going to create a postmodern format like that, they wouldn't have fetch lands. They wouldn't include cons.
Yeah.
Because they hated... Maybe they would include cons, but they'd ban fetch lands.
Oh, my. Look at this.
That is some mana.
Look at this Dead to D-Spear birds.
Does he have the Deer Sphere?
Yep. And a white source, actually.
Love it. I love it.
But, I mean, do you actually...
Actually, well, I think you might. Unless he has Verdict and, like, something to deal with whatever Bobby would play with this crap ton of mana. But I think you just attention to your birds here.
I mean, if Bobby goes land, he can play the Nahiri in his hand.
You can play the what?
Nahiri.
Nahiri.
That's pretty
That
good.
gets rid of the D-Sphere.
Or the Search.
I'd get rid of the D-Sphere.
I think I'd get rid of the Search.
Well, I believe... I could be wrong. But I think I saw a Sun Titan in Bobby's hand.
I also saw a...
Or was it Restoration Angel?
I also saw Nahiri.
Okay. So if I was right, if there was a Sun Titan, then you want the birds back, so your next turn you can cast Sun Titan. Is there a Sun Titan? There might not be a Sun Titan. I don't know.
Oh.
Maybe not.
Never lucky.
Oh, it's a Wall of Omens. God, I wish it was a Sun Titan.
I bet you do.
But he didn't draw the land.
Should have waited.
Just rip Supreme Verdict, Lucas, like a good blue-white control player. He did it, didn't he? There's a reason he's laughing so hard. Oh, it's negate.
No, that's a bribery, dude.
What? He brought in bribery? What is he briberying?
Sun Titan?
Actually, he does know there's Sun Titan in there. Oh,
Emrakul?
God.
Duh.
There's no Emrakul. We
know.
already established this.
I know. It's a meme.
He could Snapcaster Kiki. That's not really not that good.
I mean, that's value, though.
Do we have... Oh, we have a Cryptic.
Draw the 5th
Oh.
land. He didn't.
It's okay, Lucas. You can find it. I believe in you. Or just... Oh, we can't cast Verdict. Come on.
Oh.
Yes! Oh, we just have the Verdict, too. Let's do that. That's better.
I mean, that's more efficient, I feel like.
Oh, definitely. But then we untap, get Bribery, get Sun Titan.
I don't know. Can your deck beat a Kitchen Finks?
Yes, my deck can beat a Kitchen
Oh,
Finks.
yeah, it's Path.
It's Path. He can also just Sun Titan.
I think did Lucas forget to search for Excanta trigger and just like, I don't care?
Yeah, I don't think he can. He didn't keep in the Sun Titan? Oh no, he didn't keep in Sun Titan. So we get Mom and Pop. That's still pretty good.
Nah, get the Kiki Jiki, Lucas.
No, there's no reason you get Kiki Jiki here.
Copy your Snapcaster Mages.
That's not that good. You just get P and Kirinalar. That is really good.
Yeah, if only you could activate the ability.
So? You get a 2/2 and 2 1/1 flyers.
Yeah, I mean, you get 4 power across 3 bodies. That's good.
Yeah, it also takes the P and Kirinalar out of his deck.
Yeah.
And if you don't have a Supreme Verdict, that is a little hard for you to deal with.
You're right.
Yeah, there's a Gaddock Teague in Bob's deck right now.
Hell yeah. What's Bobby's card? Oh, Ewit.
He's trying another Verdict, or he's looking at another Verdict with the, he doesn't want that. I wouldn't want that either. We have a Disdainful Stroke in hand for Lucas.
If I was Bobby, I'd want Lucas to have that and cast it. I'm saying if I was Bobby, of course.
What, the Path?
No, the Verdict.
Oh, yeah. So he has a Path in his hand. We're just going to attack here. Love it. Why are we leaving back a Thopter? Why are we not just pathing that Kitchen Finks?
Oh, God.
There's a Saheeli? I think we're going to Saheeli here.
That's castable.
That is castable, thanks to the power of
Friendship.
Oath of Nissa.
Okay, that too.
Thanks to the power of the Justice League.
Alright, so...
So we can't Disdainful Stroke that.
We can't? Why is that, Patrick?
Because it costs 3 or less.
I know. I know what Disdainful Stroke does. I'm fairly familiar with the card.
Alright.
It's one of my favorite cards I've seen play now.
Yeah, the card's really good against Tron decks. It's really good against...
Scapeshift.
Oh, so he tried to copy the Kitchen Finks with Saheeli. They got pathed in response, and then Bobby conceded to that.
I was like, oh, I'm done here.
Yep, so that is game 2. Going to Lucas Bruggeman in the Bruggeman Brothers War.
The Bruggeman Mirror.
Yep. So while these players are sideboarding, finishing up, maybe Bob's expecting that Lucas boards out Bribery now that he knows there's no Sun Titan. And so he brings in the Sun Titan.
Or then maybe Lucas is actually just next level Bobby and just taking out a card that's not Bribery.
Yeah, who knows? I don't know. But while these players are sideboarding, I just want to give a quick shout out to you guys. Thank you for tuning in with us tonight, watching these Modern Action, watching the Bruggeman Mirror here. And if you guys like what we're doing, if you want us to keep doing it, if you want us to do it better, then you guys can support us either here on Twitch by hitting that subscribe button, or even hitting that follow button, just to make sure you guys always know when we're going live, when we're coming back to you. You can come back to us. That'd be great. We'd really appreciate it. And also via patreon.com/TopDeckProductions. It's a place where you can go support the stream, support the casts, and help us maybe fix some technical issues that we have back here. Make us that we have Bridge Burner 996. Now, right as I'm saying it, thank you very much for the follow. We really appreciate it.
Yep.
And so we appreciate it. If you guys want to go check out the Patreon page, become a patron, that would be awesome. If you find me, I will give you a heartfelt hug.
If
you find me and tell me that you're a patron, I would. Or
I'll
maybe if you
marry you.
don't want me to give you a hug, I will not give you a hug.
I'll marry you.
That's aggressive.
I'm aggressive.
Yeah, and then just want to remind everyone we have our different social media pages: youtube.com/TopDeckProductions.
Yep.
Facebook.com/TopDeckProductions.
Yep.
Instagram.com/. Is that what the Top Deck Pro? Or is that Top Deck Prod?
I don't know.
And then the Twitter is the other one. That's either Top Deck Pro or at Top Deck Prod.
Prod.
That
Same
one letter difference is really annoying. Duncan, Idaho.
I think he's from Idaho.
Who knows? He may be from Indiana.
Maybe he's the hoe.
That's maybe.
Idaho.
Who knows? Thank you very much for the follow.
Yep.
We really appreciate it.
All right. So game 3.
Bob's on the play. I don't recommend pathing the bird.
I do.
Well, you're wrong.
Well, I want Bobby to win.
Wait. Oh, wait. I don't know why I saw that Lucas... I only thought I saw 5 cards. They're just all like really close. I was like, wait, did we miss mulligans?
Maybe.
Lucas's hand is a bunch of lands, a Serum Visions, and a Cryptic.
I keep that.
I love it. But apparently Bob, or Bobby, whatever.
Bobo.
I don't know what nickname he prefers. Maybe he just likes to be called Robert. He doesn't.
No.
Spoiler alert, he doesn't.
If you call him Robert, you may get punched in the face by me.
Why?
Cause.
Oh no, he drew Reclamation. Is that a Reclamation Sage?
Yes, it is.
No, there's no search yet, so it's okay. Maybe he'll just play it out as a 2/1.
I don't think so. There's so many targets in Lucas's deck.
Yeah, maybe he wants to save it for Detention Sphere. Who knows, man? Who knows? Ooh, we saw Verdict. We don't need the Colonnade. We have other win conditions besides Colonnade.
Yeah, like Verdict.
The one match Lucas lost tonight, he ran out of win conditions against Eldrazi because he boarded out Gideon Jura.
Yep.
I was very, very upset at him.
I'm always upset with Lucas. Not really.
I'm not. He's a pretty great guy. I miss him around here. He recently moved to Seattle.
Yes, he did.
To work in their art
industry
community thing. They have a pretty good art community up there.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah, and I know he said there's a lot of opportunity for him up there. I believe him. I'm not a big in the art world. I kind of want to work up there though.
You just if you want to check out some dope art, look up Lucas Bruggeman on Instagram.
Yeah, look him up on Instagram. If you look at the individual posts themselves, they make no sense. But go to his page and look at they're just all these different collages in his different posts. It is amazingly cool. It took me probably about a year of knowing him to figure that out. I never looked at all his pages. I was like, oh, this isn't pretty. I mean, I guess this is modern art. And then I just someone showed me that, and I was just like, my mind was blown.
Oh, this is modern art.
It was great. I don't understand art at all.
I mean, sometimes the captions are I know the quotes.
Yeah, Ren, get his the actual Instagram name so we can give him a shout out.
Yeah, it's Lucas J. Bruggeman for you guys.
Lucas J. Bruggeman. The name is spelled as it is on stream.
Just with a J.
With a J in between. But yeah, so we have a voice of Resurgence.
That's pretty good against these decks.
That makes me sad. There's no path. I must say I'm a little bit biased in this match.
A little?
Those are my cards. I like it when my cards win.
I mean, I would too.
This is the final round of our Thursday. I do this every week too.
And I correct you every time.
Thursday Night Modern.
Did Brent correct you?
I don't remember. Probably.
Not. I say probably not.
Oh, okay, we'll have to ask him, or we could just watch the stream from on the YouTube page.
I just don't care, actually.
Yeah.
I mean, we can give Bobby's Instagram a shout out if he wants.
You should ask Bobby. Does his Instagram want a shout out? Oh, he doesn't have an Instagram.
I mean, can't give a shout out if he doesn't have one.
That's just his loss. Do you have an Instagram?
Yeah.
I do. I never use it. Literally, Instagram is just the page that lets me actually keep track of a bunch of people from my high school.
That's fair.
It's why I've considered deleting it.
That's a good one.
I have my moments.
Yeah, sometimes.
So I think we just play this Field of Ruin and just...
Cast this Timely?
Do we cast the timely? Probably.
Nah, I just want to get negated by Bobby Bruggeman.
Yeah, I think we just leave up Cryptic Command. Or Logic Knot.
Or
You know what you can do here?
What?
You can Field of Ruin and Logic Knot.
Oh, baby.
Because it comes into play untapped.
Oh, baby.
Oh, he's playing into the Verdict. We're getting him, boys. We don't care about how many elementals we give him if we just wipe the board.
You're right.
You know you can't negate?
What?
Supreme Verdict.
I mean, you can try.
You technically you can cast negate targeting Supreme Verdict. I actually wish you couldn't.
I mean,
Like I don't know why. I wish like if something is uncounterable, you just like can't target it with any spell that says counter target spell. I don't know how you put that in the rules.
You can remand it and draw a card still.
You can, and I guess that's kind of cool, but I don't know. What if instead of having things not be targetable, what if you just gave spells hexproof?
That's too complicated, man.
You can do it in an unset. They give spells trample, which I think they might do as a... That seems like something you could do as a real thing.
Yeah, I can see that.
So wait, oh, he was casting timely. We're going to gain some life back, get some chump blockers. Do you fight over this if you're Lucas? Because you have Logic Knot, you could.
I think Lucas is actually thinking about it.
I think you do. I think if you keep this pattern, you're dead in 3 turns. And if you're not really worried about anything like really big he plays. If he plays like some kind of sweeper or some kind of planeswalker, that's kind of bad.
I think Bobby's happy now.
But yeah, I think you're not scared of any creature he plays, and you're not scared of dying. You can't actually. Oh, he could die here. He would need untapped land, Faladar Saheeli, which I don't think he has. Is that a Chandra? Is that a Chandra Torch of Defiance?
Yeah, he could die here. I had to do the math in my head.
Yeah, that was an old play pattern with the Saheeli decks is on 6 mana.
You can just go off.
Yeah, you can play your Faladar Guardian, flicker one of your lands, so that you essentially have close to 7 mana, and then you play your Saheeli and kill them. Who is older? I'm pretty sure it's Bobby. We'll check that.
Yeah, it's Bobby.
I'm like 95% sure it's Bobby.
I'm 100.
Okay. Bobby's older. He has a big kid job.
Yeah.
Which hotel chain does he work at?
I don't know. That doesn't matter.
Of course it matters. We gave Lucas a shout out. We need to give Bobby's hotel chain a shout out.
I don't know.
Streamrunner, can you check that for us? We might not get told. But we have Eldritch Evolution.
This can be big.
That gets a 3-drop.
Kitchen Finks would be nice. Gaddock Teague.
Ooh, we could get Gaddock Teague. Can't Wrath Gaddock Teague.
I mean, Lucas couldn't cast the Supreme Verdict then.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, he couldn't.
What's the hotel chain that begins with an 8? Or with an H?
Hilton?
I think it's Hilton. It's either Hilton or Marriott. I don't know.
It's one of those. He works at Hotel Change. You can probably just find Bobby on LinkedIn.
It's on Mason Montgomery. Oh, that's true. There's also Hampton.
Yeah. So
why do so many hotels start with an H?
Because H is a common letter.
I guess.
I like Gaddock Teague here.
Yeah, Gaddock Teague. So
I think
the
Lucas
reason
would have path voice by now if he had one.
Yeah. So you get both Gaddock Teague and Kitchen Finks for the same reason. You're scared of a Wrath, like a Verdict, and I think Gaddock Teague is just better against that. Unless you really want the negate, you could also get Turn Wiz, but I think he's getting Gaddock Teague here.
Yeah.
And I think that's probably the best line. But you realize now Lucas is gonna rip the path.
Hey, Nick. Hang on. There we go.
Okay.
Hey, yeah. All right, there we go. No, we're good now. So yeah, I like the Gatic Tig here. Just
Gatic Tig?
Gatic Tig.
Gatic Tiga?
Yeah.
No, it's Gatic Tig.
Gatic Tig.
But here's the path.
If it is, I'm gonna blow my mind.
That wasn't path, was
I mean,
it?
it can draw into path.
It looked like it was a blue card.
It's a Spread and Seize.
Oh.
It's when,
I mean, that's okay.
He's gonna draw into path here.
Nope,
Never mind.
Colonnade.
All right, we got a chance here now.
Yeah, so now we have no castable spells for Lucas,
Like,
which that's not great.
Oh,
Although,
Ewit
like,
is huge.
Yeah, why is that huge?
I don't know.
You get back negate
And actually hold up negate now.
for the path.
Yeah.
That's pretty huge.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think that's probably the play here from Bobby.
Yeah, I like that play.
That way, if there is a path ripped or a detention sphere ripped by
just have protection against it?
Yeah, you can stop it.
So now Bobby just swings with both his 2/2s, bears.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what.
Actually, just swing with the voice
Lucas's-
because then.
Oh yeah, you don't attack with the Gatic Tig.
I
Not
mean,
attacking with the voice either. Oh, another verdict.
I like it. Yeah, you can just wait till next turn to attack with the Ewit, I guess.
Yeah, I think he should have attacked with the Colonnade here.
Maybe.
You're not doing anything else, and from what I found, just you have enough lands. Just attacking with the Colonnade is going to be your best option. Like, you need to get those attacks in where you can.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you're just going to be in a race where you just have to hope animating Colonnade is good enough for 2 turns.
All right, that's fair. So, Bobby seemed like he drew another land here. All right, so
So
Bobby's hand
negate,
doesn't seem that.
Hollowed Fountain, which he's now playing.
I think he's just going to have that come in tapped. Oh, that's another Eldritch Evolution. That could be huge.
Ooh.
You can Eldritch Evolution Mom and Pop,
You could do that.
which I kind of like here.
Yeah.
Because that gives you protection against...
You could also Eldritch Evolution,
Ooh.
get Kiki
Kiki-Jiki?
Jiki, then Kiki Jiki copy your voice. How the Kiki Jiki works, you sacrifice the token,
Yeah.
so then you get an elemental.
Yeah, I like this. I like this. Yeah, I like
You also
that.
get to start attacking him with something without those things dying.
I think that's exactly what Bobby's going to do.
Unless he has something even spicier to bring in.
Nah, I think that's a good old Kiki.
Love it.
I mean, that's
Good old Mirror Breaker.
So now, like,
Yeah, and now Lucas, I think, just has to like take 2 here. These 2 soldier tokens are what keeping the Gatic Tig and Voice of Resurgence back. You can also animate Colonnade.
I
think I would have animated Colonnade.
that's fair.
I don't think there's a real reason to. And like, it's
Get
not
an
like you can
elemental?
prevent it from dying. So.
Now you get an elemental, Bobby.
Yep.
Yeah, he.
He knows what he's doing.
Hey, I'm just making sure.
I don't think you get Kiki Jiki there.
Ooh,
if-
Gideon of Trials. No, that's Gideon of Trials.
Yeah, so that really doesn't do that much here. You still play it. You can try to bait out the negate.
I mean,
I don't think Bobby would go for it.
if I'm Bobby, I think I would. I might have.
You can at least shut down this elemental. But you know there's at least one verdict in his hand, so
Yeah.
like now if Lucas rips Path
Or D-Spear.
or Detention Sphere, he's very much in the back in this game.
Oh yeah, most
And I
definitely.
think you can definitely kill him, especially because you're getting an elemental every turn. You can definitely push through this Gideon. It's not like you're worried about the emblem. You're not worried about it being a creature.
Oh, that's a path. I think.
That really doesn't do much here for Bobby. That's kind of a bad draw.
Or that might be a resto.
If it's a resto, that's, well, obviously very good. But I think it was a path.
It can be either or at this point.
Well, no. Path is not very good. Resto wins him the game. That's
Yeah.
like a very different... Like a very different kind
Yeah.
of
I mean,
draw.
the path answers the colonnade.
Bobby doesn't care about the colony right now. Bobby is... The way Bobby loses this game
is a path.
Is
from Lucas.
Getting rid of the Gaddock Teague and then the board wiped. I don't think Bobby's going to come back from that either way. Like, if we try to play some kind of long game, Lucas is going to win if Bobby doesn't have any kind of board. And Lucas has 2 verdicts in his hand, so even if this gets verdict and Bobby builds up another board, he gets verdict again.
Yep, you're right. Unless he E-whips back to Gaddock Teague.
Well, the Gaddock Teague would have had to have been Path or Detention Sphere.
Oh, you're right. I keep forgetting that part.
Yeah, the Exile Clause is the reason Path is good.
Oh, I know.
Alright, Path here, Lucas.
D-Sphere. No,
you got it.
I want Bobby to win. That does nothing.
What was that?
Spell Snare.
Oh, God, yeah. That's not very good here. So now we can... Like, here, the path is going to be really good here, but I think in the situation where Lucas is going to...
I think I copied Elemental here and swing for... Can you copy an Elemental?
No. Well...
I thought it was like non-legendary creature.
It's non-legendary. It might be non-token. I think this is... unless it's lethal...
Yeah, it's just a non-legendary creature.
Okay.
So,
Kiki-Jiki often isn't used fairly. So these are things we don't really look at very often.
I surprisingly know the card a little better than I should.
Yes, because you play Kiki Moon.
I mean, I think that deck's pretty fair.
You literally... It's just worse Twin.
Yeah, pretty fair. Twin was fair.
I
Ish.
don't think so. I don't think you can consider a deck fair if it takes up 45% of the metagame, which at one point I'm pretty sure Twin
Wait,
did.
no, don't count Kijiki. Yeah, I think like Bobby should just copy the Elemental for lethal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
in the breeding pool.
Yeah, that may have caused... Ooh, that misstep may let Lucas win the game.
What was the misstep?
Not copying the Elemental.
Oh.
Because now it gives Lucas another turn to draw the path or D-Sphere.
That's true. What was it lethal though? Did you even do the math?
Because
okay.
he's 3 and that... Whatever the Elemental was a lot higher than 2/3.
That is true.
Yeah, so the so 260.
All right, Lucas. I am channeling the inner power of my deck to put either Path or Detention Sphere on the top of the library.
So not that much power.
Come on. I just want to keep seeing the game. I think this is a great game. Now the game just might end if this board gets wiped, but
Yeah, like this draw determines the game. Obviously.
all right.
Oh.
Did you get a good look at it? I didn't get a good look at it. Oh, Gideon, you're
Yep.
no.
That's a hand.
Yeah, it's a non-creature. So yep. Gaddock Teague, man, doing work.
All right, and that was a good way to end
That was
the
a
night.
good round, That was a good round.
And the Bruggeman War.
The Brothers War, Bruggeman Mirror.
Who do you think has better hair between the two of them?
Are we including the beard? Are we including Lucas's beard?
No. Just to give Bobby a fair chance.
I still think it's Lucas.
Yeah,
I
same.
think it frames his head nicely.
No,
I mean it's close, definitely.
Bobby's like hair is a little bit more professional, while Lucas is a lot more like party rocker crazy.
Yeah, Lucas also just wears his hair like kind of more spiky.
Yeah.
But this is not Top Hair Productions. This is Top Deck Productions.
It's not top hair.
It's not Top Hair.
Dang it.
It's also not Top Chef Productions.
All right.
So that is going to be it for Thursday Night Modern here.
Not Wednesday.
Not Wednesday. Thursday Night Modern at GameSwap in Mason, Ohio.
Be sure to check us out here tomorrow for some hot modern action as well.
Friday Night Magic Modern with... Do you know who it is? Is it Mario and Mark?
I don't know.
I would expect it to be Mario and Mark, but we could...
Be wrong.
Be wrong. I think on our little schedule it was not yet claimed. But no matter who it is, I'm sure it'll be great. I'm sure it'll be awesome. Unfortunately, I will not be here.
Oh, I want you to be.
I have to work.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, but it's fine. I enjoy my job. So, but we will see you guys later. Hope you guys have a good night. Hope you guys enjoy Wasser Kopf.
Wasserkopf.
I mean, it's obviously supposed to be as O, but thank you very much for the follow. Yeah, hope you guys enjoy. If you're doing anything the rest of the night, hope you enjoy that. We will see you guys tomorrow.
And Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year. I'm sure I'll say it again. You guys all have a good night.